Hello there. I'm Brad Fraser, and this is Final Fantasy XIV. I'm going to get just a little bit done while I have my cats piled all over me. There's a new, special delivery thing going to get done, and I want to make sure I got all of my ducks in a row before I log back out, because I did see that there was some more stuff I needed to get done, so I'm trying to get that done now. So I'm logging in kind of at the end of my day, because I did work today. I thought this was so close. I just get it done. As my cat is sliding off of my lap. Like, she hopped on my lap and started sliding off immediately. Hi, honey. Kind of a mess, sweetheart. I'm trying to click on my screen. I'm trying to click the X on my screen. And it's like, no, that X is on the PlayStation, Brad. You can't click on that on your computer. It's on the PlayStation. All right. The Tuilala. This girl loves her claws. As she sniffs my armpit, because why not? Kitty's getting cat. Okay. Just like right down here, right? Yeah, I see it. She's such a mess. Here's our Krolins, I presume. Excellent. You fit the description I was given perfectly. My name is Hunky, and I work as a cook at Auntie's Tacos. The owner, Tseja, sent me to fetch you. She desires your counsel regarding a matter of great import. As soon as possible. Now, preferably. Shall we? Yeah, let's shall. As my cat tries to tip over my coffee, because cat is not happy until the chaos hits maximum overdrive. What's up, Teasel? How you doing? I don't know, I just clicked through the first thing. I could use a few... So let me get the voice right. I could use a few tacos under that belt, but you're just the young man I need. You see, my humble taco stand has been steadily gaining popularity. Some even say we're in the face of Tuilalan cuisine. So who better to ask for help, I thought, than the Dawn servant's own trusted companion? If you put a promise on the throne, you can help me achieve my dream of opening another branch of Auntie's Tacos. A branch in Alexandria, no less. Wow, that sounds great. That sounds awesome. I know I could hardly believe it when the Virginian consortium reached out to me just as I was preparing prospective locations. But I can't complete all the necessary preparations on my own, so not while keeping this shop afloat. That's where you come in. I remember your help with my tortilla presses. That's the sort of skill I'm looking for. Someone who knows Alexandria as well as you would have invaluable perspectives to our culture. With your wisdom and talents, I know you'll lead us through. Having a first meeting with the consortium representative later tonight. There'll be ever so much to talk about and plan. Your Aunt T can count on you, yes? Anything for Auntie's Tacos. My, I knew I was right to choose you, Pieter. You're a kind soul. Hunky will escort the representative over, and we'll have our chat in that building across the way. There's a lovely little table on the second floor, so go on ahead while your Aunt T finishes up some last-minute business. Oh my gosh, cat. destination. Unfortunately, today I bit my tongue, and so my pronunciation is off on like all characters because I'm dealing with a big fat tongue. We'll make it work though.
It's an honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Strava, and I represent the Rhododendron Consortium. As a former denizen of Château, I am no stranger to the delights of Turali cuisine. I shall do my utmost to see that your tacos achieve so much success in Alexandria as they do in Tuilalal. Oh, you're too kind. I'm T. Sol Ja, owner and founder, but please just call me Aunt T. This is Hunki, one of our veteran cooks. He keeps our manufactory running. And this is our miracle-working assistant, Peter. He's a trusted friend of the Dawn servants, you know. Hey, what's up? We may seem a ragtag team, but I promise we'll deliver your results. Let us strike to the heart of it, shall we? Ever since travel outside the dome has become possible, the people of Alexandria are tangibly curious about what lies beyond. In particular, the Turali expatriates who made their journey to Tuilalal have returned to Solution 9 with stories of love and nostalgia, often concerning food. Aunt T's tacos have been of no inconsiderable subject of discussion, thus catching Rodina's ear. Kitty? Feels kind of weird. What's going on? Is something catching in your fur? Feels odd. Hi, honey. There we go. There's something in your fur. I got it out. Hopefully that feels a little better. Oh, she's such a fat cat. Not fat yet, but she's working on it. When folk in Alexandrian garb tuck into my treats, my heart just warms like a skillet. We have a festival here not long ago. If only you could have seen. Oh, but there I go, rambling away. I'm sure Mistress Rodina has her own thoughts as how best to sell my tacos in Solution 9. Hey, kitty. Yeah, your sister's got some catching in their fur. Oh, buddy! I already have a cat in my lap. He doesn't notice. Where was I? We had a festival here not long ago. If only you could have seen. Oh, here I go rambling away. I'm sure Mistress Rodina has her own thoughts on how best to sell my tacos in Solution 9. Yes, careful planning and execution will be vital to achieving success. Anyone who has seen Alexandria will doubtless understand. It's kind of a mess. Yeah, tacos don't come in tubes. Precisely. The culinary cuisine of our nation differs enough to present certain difficulties when integrating tacos into Alexandrian cuisine. While there are those who prefer fresh produce, most denizens of Solution 9 rely upon a limited variety of processed foodstuffs and nutritional supplements for meals. Tacos, in and of themselves, may at first seem confusing, if not even daunting. I see. Well, I'd like nothing better to make a taco tailored to Alexandrian tastes. I want my offerings to become standard fare for Solution 9. Something that inspires joy. But tacos boast unparalleled quality. I had assumed our extensive menu would accommodate all tastes, but if tacos are not appreciated from the outset, I suppose that boon is rendered moot. The challenges we face may be significant, but they're not insurmountable. I've taken it upon myself to compile a list of short-period goals that the consortium feels will ensure its success. When we have cleared these goals and feel all it is readiness, Auntie's Tacos will open its doors in Solution 9. Now then, allow me to explain in detail. Kitty? Yes. Such Kitty. My, what an adorable kitty cat. I did not expect to find any outside of Solution 9. Oh, that's our local stray. Quite the mystery, that one. Some say she snuck aboard a trading vessel, while others guess she hails all the way from Alexandria. Regardless, between her round figure and cute cry, she's captured all the hearts of Tuialalal. We're smitten. Is that so? Something tells me we'll have use of her charms yet. I love Fat Cat. Fat Cat is an amazing idea. Let's Fat Cat it. I was hitting the wrong button. I was like, why is nothing happening? I was hitting the wrong button. I thought we might start with a series of tastings in Solution 9, but our fluffy friend here has inspired another plan of action. To wit, I would first capitalize upon the rumors of circulation regarding our product. With the right advertisement, I am sure we can capture the hearts and minds of Alexandrians as surely as this cat has charmed Tuialalal. Marvelous. We'll provide whatever you need to advertise, just say the word. Assemble materials you feel represent your brand. Once you're prepared, simply contact me, and we'll see that your advertisements are distributed through Solution 9 accordingly. Sounds good. Wait for T-Soul Jod, the designated location. There you go, kitty. I got you sorted. Well, I'd say we're off to a splendid start. Wow! I sense a kindred spirit in this one, an adorable bundle of taco love. I say we welcome little Taquito to the team as long as she wishes to help. After all, she's the one who set our journey into motion. Let's learn from our feline friend and stir up as much intrigue as possible in Alexandria. I want everyone captivated by Auntie's Tacos. That brings us to preparing advertisements. In Tuialalal, we lift our voices to kindle a growing reputation, so I suppose they do differently in Solution 9. Yeah, they have a penchant for flashy screens. Now we'll need something that catches the eye, something delicious, something that screams tacos. Perhaps some signs fashioned after my stall here. Whatever we can contribute would be very much appreciated. Yeah, go ahead and leave it to me. I got it. See if I can relieve the cat claws from my shirt. If you ever mind to make the full signs, Old Jalbaz, I want to talk to. He always has shiny trinkets on hand. This feels like the start of something magical, Pieter. Here's to a happy partnership and dreams fulfilled. Sounds good. Custom deliveries unlocked on T's Tacos. Materials necessary to craft collectibles. T-Soul, Ja, Seeks may be purchased from Bol Javao in Tuialalal. How are things going, Peter? Remember, we want advertisements that convey the peerless taste of Auntie's tacos. Kahuno. And I'm not quite up to level 90. Can't quite pull that one off. Alright. Let's cook up a sign. Thanks for going, Peter. Remember, we want advertisements that convey the peerless taste of Auntie's tacos. Auntie's billboard. Start with some advertisement supplies. Cooking up a sign is hilarious. That's definitely what we're going to do. Isn't the sign an Auntie's billboard that I freaking cooked? I love the thought of cooking a billboard. That is hilarious to me. Do you smell what Auntie has cooking? Cat's over here grunting up a storm. She's a snory girl. How are things going, Peter? Remember, we want advertisements that convey the peerless taste of Auntie's tacos. I got 3 billboards for you. Here you go. Have a billboard. I cooked it myself. As you can see, I spared no detail when decorating this stand. I just love bright feathers and metallic detailing, but whatever you think will catch in Alexandria and I'll be perfect. Well, you've outdone yourself, Peter. I can hardly imagine, let alone ask for anything finer. You have my deepest thanks.
Making my first successful delivery, I've begun to earn T-Soul Jaw's trust. With each successful delivery, T-Soul Jaw will grow more and more satisfied with your efforts. Fill the gauge completely with T-Soul's satisfaction level will increase, giving you the opportunity to learn more about Auntie's Tacos. You can make up to 6 deliveries in a given week. Deliver the items T-Soul Jaw needs, and deliver them often, to win the trust and praise of your new business partner.
As you can see, I spared no detail with the design of this stand. You outdone yourself, Peter. As you can see, I spared no detail when decorating this stand. You've outdone yourself, Peter. Right, I think we done what we need for the advertisement, so let me contact Strata. The consortium has faithfully implemented your advertisements into Solution 9's infrastructure, and I'm pleased to report that the customer reception has been distinctively positive. Auntie's Tacos is a fascination. Yeah, it's because I cooked up the sign. However, we've also received feedback that tacos appear complex and difficult to eat. Let's remember, most people in Solution 9 are accustomed to simplified jellies and nutritional bars for their meals. A bountiful selection of taco fillings, for instance, may be overwhelming to those with less adventurous palates. I see. It must be difficult to choose if your choice has generally been limited. But limiting the tacos we offer seems like a shame to me. I would say it's unconscionable. Auntie's Tacos prides itself on providing myriad toppings for bespoken experiences. If these people can't appreciate that, then... It's all right, Honky. Your auntie has no intention of reducing our offerings, but it would help steer our new customers toward our preferred tastes. For that, I can think of no better than to proceed with taco tastings in Solution 9, as I had initially planned. You needn't concern yourself with limitations at this juncture. Provide what you feel is full representation of your menu, and we'll take proper measure of customer preference and behavior. And your auntie will offer up a feast. We'll bring all the things we Tuyalans like best, and see how the Alexandrians take to them. What to prepare? We'll need our regular tools, and of course a few cooks. Yuki for starters. Then there's a matter of things, hiring new staff and preparing a kitchen in Alexandria. We should handle those in person. But, what am I saying? If Yuki and I are over there, we'll look after things here. We could charter a taco dirigible. Indeed, offering to Solution 9 doesn't seem the surest option. Rest assured, the consortium will make arrangements with trusted couriers to convey everything both promptly and safely. Oh, how generous. I can't thank you enough, but I will ask for a favor. Could those couriers bring us samples of popular Alexandrian foodstuffs as well? Wonderful. If the people of Alexandria are tasting our cuisine, I think it's only fitting we sample theirs. I'm sure we'll reach an understanding that way. We have much to prepare. Yuki and I will take care of the tortillas and fillings. In the meantime, I want you to ready some containers that'll keep Auntie's signature tacos warm and fresh in the journey across Turalala.
Satisfaction up. Auntie's Tacos. T-Soul Jaw is pleased with your efforts. She now considers you a handy helper. New deliveries available. Custom delivery list for T-Soul Jaw has been updated. To view the new list, speak with T-Soul Jaw and make a delivery.
Yuki and I are hard at work in the kitchen, so we're relying on you to secure us proper packaging, enough for all of our tacos.
Oh, trusty taco tin?
I'm going to cook a trusty taco tin.
The idea of cooking up a tin is kind of amusing to me. Not gonna lie. Thank you. Thank you, Surrybot, for banning that person.
Joki and I are hard at work in the kitchen, so we're relying on you to secure us proper packaging, enough for all of our tacos. Here's a trusty taco tin. We have packaging that keeps our tacos warm, of course. With the right alchemical glaze on the case, our tacos will still stay fresh for a time, but not for the journey all the way to Alexandria. Well, you've outdone yourself, Peter. I can hardly imagine, let alone ask for anything finer. You have my deepest thanks. And here's 2 more. Thank you for all of your help, Peter. You must be exhausted and starved. Come let your auntie fix you a taco. Spicy, mild, I can even make you one filled with fruit and honey if that's your pleasure. Sure, why not?
You've delivered a weekly maximum of 6 items to Cecil Jaw. You can start making more deliveries on Tuesday. Let's see if I can get a script exchange and get some better gear. get goodies to upgrade my fisher gear. Which I think I can do that with... millions. I'm down to 0 allowances left. Apparently I had done all of my stuff. Alright, well. There it is. And I accidentally activated a cutscene earlier and I missed it. But we'll get there. Get this one done at least.
Lest you worry, I've informed Mirrid to wait here in case Mila returns home before we find her. With that, let us be off. I can scarcely wait to see the look on her face when we arrive. It's strange having come all this way. I only now begun to have second thoughts about my plan to surprise Mila. Surely she'd be glad to see us. More so, I should think, if she were to see you in the lead. Yeah, sure, I'll be the person that takes the hit. You're far too kind, thank you. The phenomenon is where she's most likely to be, so I suggest we start there. Should have known she wouldn't be here. There's rarely an opportunity to remain idle at the stadium, after all. Studium. She did mention some manner of practical training today, however. Perhaps we should find her at Maker's Meet. Failing that, if we ask any students have seen her. My, how wonderful it is to walk through these halls again. So many fond memories. Perhaps you would care to hear a story or two. Honestly, I would love to hear more. It was the twins' graduation when last I was here. Unfortunately, an emergency forum meeting prevented Fortunato from attending. I'd never seen Alice in such a foul mood. Alphino, meanwhile, tried to put on a brave face, saying he understood the demand and duty of the forum, but a mother knows when her children are hurting. Fortunato was no better. Would that you could have seen it. He spent an entire day with Alphino in the kitchen, baking batch after batch of ginger cookies for Alice, in an amusing attempt to cheer her up.
My cat is leaning across my arm, trying to pin it, trying to prevent me from playing this game, so I can focus on loving her. You're a mess.
I'm sorry, did you need something? Oh, please forgive our intrusion. Would you perchance happen to know where we can find Milladine? She's a student newly arrived here from Thavner. Oh, how rude of me. I'm her host mother, Emiliance Levier. Emiliance Levier?
Yes, of course.
Milladine? She's in the same course as me. She usually heads over to the pavilion by Numenon to study her own after class. Perfect. She shan't be hard to find then. My apologies again for the disturbance.
No problem at all. It was an honor to meet you, my lady.
We've no time to lose. Well, let us make for the pavilion near Numenon.
Oh my gosh, Kitty. Why are you leaning on me so hard?
As a student, my studies here centered on the arcane. Potionel, meanwhile, studied the art of
Sumonautics, a dreadfully difficult discipline undertaken by those who aspire to become sages. One difficult day, he and I found ourselves working together on an experiment. I had never worked closely with him before, but I knew him well by reputation. He was said to be unbelievably cantankerous, stubborn, unapproachable, overall quite insufferable, all of which turned out to be true. Naturally, I wished to learn everything about him. He was always so flustered whenever he spoke, averting his eyes this way and that. It was all so very amusing, and peculiar. To even think of it begs for laughter. It's probably best we keep this conversation between ourselves.
Oh, no, I plan on telling everybody.
Make sure, okay. Need more work, but be sure. Be sure. I'm going to activate this. I have a very jealous cat that wants my lap. Meanwhile, his sister is already occupying the lap.
You wish to know about old Numenon? Well, not much to tell of these dusty old halls. I suppose that not without a memorable moment or two. I once ventured there in the dead of night for some last-minute research. The deadline for my thesis was close at hand, you see. There was another thing, but the cat distracted me. And then suddenly a shadow phantom appeared before me, as if from the very void itself. Much to my surprise, a phantom it was not. Nay, 'twas Fauchelevent. Under the veil of his vanished spell, he'd been sneaking around the forbidden archives. God, the look on his face. He near died of embarrassment. "Speak of this to no one, I beg you," he cried. I obliged, but on the condition he'd take me to dinner. I trust you understand he's not to hear a word of this conversation?
I love hearing the Levier tea that she's spilling. It's fantastic.
Oh, there she is. But she doesn't seem quite herself. Mila? Lady Amelia's, and Pieter as well. Oh no, something wrong? Oh, not at all, my dear. Everything's quite all right. Pieter and I merely wish to check on you. It is getting late, after all. Oh, you must be famished. Oh, I'm sorry for making you worry. I got so absorbed in what I was doing.
Did you kill the robot?
I take it you've been using the mammoth here to practice your healing? Yes, but to be perfectly honest, it ain't going too well. The mammoth's designed specifically to respond to healing magics. Rather than risk the danger of practicing on a living patient... wrong doors. The mammoth is designed specifically to respond to healing magics. Rather than risk the danger of practice on a living patient, students use puppets such as this. When the spell is successful, the mammoth will rise to its feet. Observe.
Better embarrass this poor girl?
Amazing. Lady Millions, that was simply incredible. Such grace and precision, without expending even an ounce of excess energy. It was absolutely perfect. And no matter what I do, the mammoth refuses to even move a muscle. I've been trying so hard to prove my mother wrong, but maybe she was right. Maybe I should have convinced myself I could master healing magics at all. Came all this way and accomplished nothing. You've all been so kind to me, Lady Millions, and I don't want to waste any more of your precious time. Perhaps it'd be best if I returned home. Nothing could be further from the truth. No, nothing could be further from the truth. You think so too, don't you?
Yes, that is simply not true. Please cheer up, Mia.
Oh, are you making it speak, Lady Emilia?
Parents are not always thinking of their children. Your mother surely wants the best for you. Wait, parents are always thinking of their children.
I know that. I truly do. That's why I'm afraid of disappointing her.
You are not a puppet. You need not dance to your mother's tune. You have determination, passion, and a wonderful dream. Besides, always doing as one is told is not easy. Take it from me, I'm an expert.
That's hardly something to brag about. There's the darling smile I've come to admire. Mila, there's no doubt in my mind a brilliant, hard-working young lady like yourself will make a fine alchemist.
Gotta get the right voice. Keep switching back into the southern.
Your mother surely saw the same, and simply wished for you to walk an easier path. A path where your success would be assured. But with great resolve and determination, you fought to pursue your own way forward. That's part of what it means to become an adult. After a child strikes out on their own, a mother can only pray they find happiness. I know not what to say. Perhaps a light stroll will help me collect my thoughts before I make any rash decisions. Then we shall take a leisurely walk back to the estate. I'd much rather hear your decision once you've returned. You'll like to come down with something if you stay outdoors over long. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Off he goes. There we go. Try to keep this consigned to a single hour. Right on now. I got 15 more minutes.
I've decided I'm going to finish what I started. If there comes a day when a life I could have saved was lost because I gave up now, I'd never be able to forgive myself. But more than that, I want to repay the support and kindness you've both shown me. I want to make you proud. That is, if you still have me. Oh, come now, you hardly need ask. You shall ever be welcome here, Mila, and you have our unwavering support. Yeah. Have you any sage counsel for our aspiring weaver of magics here? You must have a sympathetic heart for those in need of succor. A sympathetic heart. A shoulder for those who need to lean on. I want to become someone like that, like you. Mm-hmm. One last word of advice from a former student of the studium. Set aside practicing healing incantations for the time being and focus solely on manipulating the mammoth. Magic is the power to convert one's ether into tangible phenomena. The key is to visualize precisely what it is you wish to bring forth. I believe your problem stems from a lack of solid image in your mind's eye. When picturing the act of healing, what do you envision? I don't know, really. I've been so caught up with trying to perfect the technique, I really haven't given it any thought. Then focus on manipulating the mammoth just as what you need. You can concentrate on clear images like making it walk or run or sit. With enough practice and repetition, more abstract concepts, such as the inner workings of healing a wound, should become easier to conceive. I see. The whole process just seems so complex that that's in the past. From now on, I'm going to focus on visualizing everything, step by step. That's the spirit. And do take care not to push yourself too hard. For now, I think a hot bowl of soup is precisely what you need. It's a veterinarian recipe, so I hope it offers a taste of home. I cannot thank you enough for accompanying me today. I admit I may have lost track of time in all the excitement. Now then, if Mila and the other students are to continue their training, I believe it prudent we prepare a new set of mammoths. Those of cruder make are more troublesome to manipulate, and thus I must ask that you fashion thorough conductive units to replace them. With a mammoth of good quality, Mila should be able to grasp how to manipulate their ether more quickly. I shall be beside her, ready to help at every turn. Oh, Peter, how are you? If you're ever in need of respite, you can always welcome here. As we discussed, I'd like as many mammoths as you can prepare to aid the students' training. I've reached my limit. A holier than Mogpalm. Alright, we'll get there, but not right meow. We've almost got Emiliance's stuff done. Okay, I think I get this cut up to where we need to be. I do have some purple gatherer scripts, and some purple crafter scripts I need to get all solved. But yeah, beyond that, I'm good. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for today. And we'll pick this back up later. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.